on holiday on their own. Shows how thick it is really. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Look, as I'm walking. Flakes aren't big at the minute, but there's a lot of them. It's this church, you know, when we get to that church, that looks well pretty in the snow.
Is that Alex with you? It's Kiss for you Saturday.
I'm coming to it now, are we?
That kiss on Saturday, yes, it's banging, and it's by Tiesto, Solado and Poppy Bascom. It's good, I can't wait. It's really, really good. Nice one, Majestic, thanks for picking up, mate. Right, back in a minute with Nicki Minaj and Wizkid and Ayestar.
That's Sarah, and that chant is her World Cup matchday ritual. But Sarah doesn't need rituals when paying.
You could go through that graveyard with your camera, like it's
she
full of
trusts
snow.
rituals for football. She trusts Visa for payments. Visa.
Stop that there, like snow sky. And there's a house we always want. Get a view of that, I'll put that on it.
Pepsi Max, maximum taste, no sugar. The Subway
Oh, well cool.
Oh, what's that then?
If you had that house, we said that we'd have snow loads.
Let's give it a try.
This is one of our favourite spots in the winter when it snows. We find lots of places to go sledging. It is full of Christmas trees. We like destroying snowmen. No, we don't. We like building snowmen. This is just usually where we pull over, have a quick brew, which is what we're doing now before we head out. No sledging today, as we're feeling a bit rough. We'd like it to build up a bit thicker, but I would imagine over the next few days, if it carries on, that is definitely what we will be doing. It's going to be quite quiet, I would imagine, on most of this, because we're going to do most of it from the car, and obviously having music on and things like that. We'll have to cover it over with some other form of music. Alright, see you later. Oh, that's handy. I'll move back a bit so you've not got my hand in the mirror window. It looks thick down there. I was going to say, they're not at the junction, they do know that, don't they? It's cool. Look at where you were driving already. It's already, the tracks are already covered. You know where you turned round? It's local. It's thick. I know it's been a lot thicker in the past, but at the minute that's not a bad going. The purple path, Lakes Link. Now we have walked both of these lakes singly. We're wanting to do the Twin Lake path, but it takes hours. I think the first one we did takes about 2.5 hours. I mean, we're not slow walkers. And then the second one, that one's bigger. I think it's something like, I'm going to get it wrong, but I think it was something like 14 kilometres. That might be the first one actually. But anyway, the second one takes a lot longer. So you're going to need like a good part of a day to do the pair of them. And plenty of munch, which we haven't brought today, unfortunately. Should have been better planned, so we'll do that next time. So look at the size of these Christmas trees. Oh. They don't look that big from here. I mean, if we can get to this one here, this one looks diddy, and it is, but imagine them in your house. I mean, what would a standard size Christmas tree be for your house? This one, maybe? There's some absolutely huge ones here. In fact, don't quote me for this year, but the trees that go to Cheshire Oaks, they usually come from here. So they do supply a lot of the Christmas trees. And we're in Denbigh in North Wales, up on the moors. So when I first moved here, Spud brought me up here to show me the Christmas trees and whatnot. And back then they were all a lot bigger, because obviously they felled them and then replaced them. So when my lad gets to the same sort of age, when he's bringing his kids, I'd imagine he's going to look pretty much like it did when we first used to bring him. There's something magical about the Christmas trees full of snow. It's brilliant. Now, strangely enough, it's actually only got down to, how would you say, 0.5, minus 0.5. It does feel a lot colder. I stupidly haven't put my gloves on yet. But if you just look at the sky, I mean, you physically can't see it. It's just full of snow. And you can come down here, there's a visitor centre, the I can't say it, pronounce it properly, Clynbrennig, L-Y-N, Brennig Visitor Centre. Believe it or not, there's a lake there, and it's home to the ospreys. They've got ospreys that nest here. And if I'm right, in fact, yeah, definitely, it is definitely here. They do a live cam of the ospreys, which is really nice. and they have actually got a coffee machine vendor. We've come at night time because we tend to walk at night time around here, around Spud's work, because obviously he works a lot through the day, so we come here for a night time. Look at this. No one playing on that today, but how smart does that look in the snow? Look how thick it is on there. I'm gonna have to put my gloves on, I think. Oh, crikey. Ooh, this would have been the car park. Normally you had to get quite a few people down here, but I don't think anyone's braved it this time. Oh, look at that, that would have been lit up. What a shame that's closed. That would look really pretty right now. And this is the visitor centre. Now normally this is open, so you've got a cafe and everything in there. Christmas tree from the very own forest. Their very own forest. My speech is horrendous today. Public toilets, which are pretty much always open, which I think is really handy. And the vending machine that does coffee, and it's actually not like badly priced. Look, I do a hot chocolate, £2, and I think actually everything is £2. Even hot water. Hot water? No, don't want to do that. Don't get hot water. £2 for a cappuccino. And in weather like this, oh, that is really well welcomed. Hey! How have you got up there? Round? Oh, look at the birds, Mark, on the feeder. Here's a lake that we couldn't see from before. More paths. Oh. How come the cafe's closed? Because over there they had like Christmas lights and that lot that aren't on.
Yeah, look, you can sit up there.
Well, we could have brought our own if it's not open. Ice warning. When the blue reflector is visible, there's likely to be ice. Right, okay. Well, that makes complete sense, considering it is freezing. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, it is cold. Yeah, how nice would this be? I don't understand why it's shut. Unless they just think people aren't likely to be able to get through because of the snow. Because, oh God, this would be welcome today. But whatever the weather, it's always lovely up here. Spud spotted something. I think it's the birds. Oh, the reindeer. The birds. I don't know how visible that is on the camera. I don't know whether they can see it on the camera. You can hear them though. Try not to disturb them. Go on the side of the tree. Now you've stopped seeing all these birds in the garden, like blue tits and that lot. So it's strange how they're all here. Now. Yeah, they've got some birds on that one. That's obviously an information sign that's covered up in snow. It'd have been nice to catch all the lights on. It would look really pretty, I think. Look, they're all the way along. Oh yeah, yeah, it would have been nice. And under the arch. So I wonder when these are actually on. The water's frozen. Look, mini beast area. What time are we on? It's only 2:30. I didn't think this place shut till 4.
Might be the snow.
Might be because of the snow. Maybe some of the staff haven't been able to get in, or it's a shame. It would look really, especially because of the snow, it would look really pretty, all set up. I mean, no one's been down here because you can see off the snow. There's only our footprints down here. You can see where they've set up for the ladybirds and the woodlice in there. And the mini beast area. Yeah, there it says on the sign what time it shuts. The car park there reckons it shuts at 4:45. So it must be due to the snow. But if you think if it's thick here, where some of the staff will live, they won't be able to get in. Maybe it's that. Oh look, your drone. Welsh Waterland, drone no fly zone without permission. So if we were to bring it, you'd have to get permission first. Right, so these are the footprints that we made before on our way in. And as you can see, they're already getting full of snow, so I reckon within half an hour or so there's going to be no signs that we were ever here. Just as an indication of how much it is snowing. There's a lot of snow in the sky. They're not massive flakes, but they're definitely sticking. I mean, I'm absolutely soaking. Oh dear. Oh look, Trouble is up to something. I wonder what he's doing. Turn your back on him for 1 second. What have you got there? And this is why Spud and the man-child went on holiday on their own, to give me a couple of days off from the constant banter. Do you know what? I can see one of them proper cracking me. He's got quite a good aim. Or either that or I'm getting up on my backside. It's one or the other. Yeah, right, straight to the shoulder. Look, you're making snowballs with your feet. Right on the camera. As you move it, look, we're scooping snow up on the feet. You're getting like your own like little snowball. Shows shows how thick it is really. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Look, as I'm walking, I'm like, must be scooping snow up on the front of my foot. We'll have to bring Mike and Holly and the sledges and a load of food and a flask. Oh dear. I wonder what that is. Look how thick your prints have gone. Oh, back to the car to warm up, I think. Hope you're having fun wherever everyone else is. Let's try say that again in English. I hope you're having fun wherever everybody else is. Getting snow on the lens. Bear with me. Hope that's better. So many ways on and off here if you're on foot. And it is getting thicker. It's definitely getting thicker. And the water's frozen. I think people are giving up because the van that was there earlier, they've already done their bit and gone. It's such a shame the visitor centre wasn't open. It looks like they've made a real effort in lighting it up for Christmas and weather like this. Like I say, something warm. Or I say warm, doesn't even have to be warm. A cake. Never going to say no to a cake. And a brew. Chips and gravy. What have you. Go down a treat. I'm getting snow in my socks. I think I need higher shoes. That's a new sign. Oh, they're taking the dam out. That's definitely something new. Right, back to the car. It is cool, isn't it? Like, obviously it's a lot more decrepit than it was. Like, we're going back like what, 20 years ago, and the house was like obviously abandoned, but not like that. Yeah, well, that might have been well like bad, won't it? Snowplow that has passed us in the past 5 minutes. There was one just further up, but you can see the difference on the road now anyway, because before you could just see your car tracks, couldn't you? Now it looks like it's been gritted as well, which is the colour of the snow. But you do get quite a bit of traffic up here with everyone sledging. But every year people get stuck up here, don't they? Every single year people get stuck up here. Because they just come completely unprepared and the snow gets really thick, really quick.